So I was talking to a client the other day. I'm actually at the soccer field watching my son play soccer. And it just struck me how deep conditioning goes, how conditioning affects your current reality. So we're talking about how he has a tendency to people please, and a lot of times his decisions at work are based on trying to please somebody and not disappoint them, and where that was coming from. And in the same context, we were talking about money. So this was the interesting piece. As we dug deeper and did a little bit more process about getting to the deeper roots, what struck both of us was a single message he received as a child from his dad, who was a big philanthropist. So what he said was, he told him, your value is high. I'm going to paraphrase just to give you better context. Your value is more when you're liked by people than the money you have in your bank account. Now, isn't that interesting? Your value is more by the number of people who like you versus what you have in your bank account. And to me, I found that super, like we both were like, wow, where did this come from, right? Like, and because it was so long ago that it's like, but it's still there. And so everything that he does is driven by that piece. So can you just imagine like how this conditioning plays a role in everything, like these subtle messages that we receive, or which we're not even conscious of, that often play a role in how we show up in the world. And you know, the beauty of doing this work is that as you unpackage this, as you work through that, you can really leave it behind. You can choose a different reality for yourself. But the key is awareness. The key is clearing it from the roots, isn't it? And so that's what I'm going to invite you to keep thinking about. Like, when you can clear it from the roots, what often happens is that it loses its potency. That's the best way I can put it. It loses its potency, so then you can go ahead and create anything you want. And this is one of my core pillars of the work that I do, which is clearing it from the roots. Obviously the beliefs, which is the belief that, oh, my value is more when someone likes me versus the amount of money I have in my bank account. I'm like, whoa, that is so darn powerful. But now that it's out in the open, right? Now he can choose a different belief. Anyways, I just wanted to share that because I'm going to invite you to do two things. One is look, if you're feeling stuck in some aspect of your life, what kind of beliefs are holding you back? And the second one to look at is what's making you still hold on to those beliefs once it's out in the open. And if you want to discover more of these things and how to do this work, I have 3 slots open for one-on-one work. Call me and schedule an appointment, and let's see if I'm the right person to work with you. I'm pretty selective with who I work with, and so this has to feel like a good match for both of us. So schedule an appointment to see if you're the right person.